Hello scientists, I'm Azizus Wolf. Welcome back to the gaming facility. This is episode 12 in our Let's Play for Abiotic Factor. If you haven't seen from the start, there's a link down in the description to go back and watch from episode 1. Also, if you're not currently subscribed, I'll just get you to hit that subscribe button. That's a little thing for you. It makes a huge difference for me, so I'll just get you to jump on that. And let's get underway. So when we finished the last episode, we had picked up 2 power cells from Flathill and opened up a bunch of shortcuts to get back to the main office area through the portals. We are going to finish that off today. However, before we do that, we are going to also unlock... Our soup is done. So I also made a pot of pest goulash. So this is different to the pot of soup that I had previously. So my thirst and hunger will be slowed down for a bit of time with this, which is pretty useful. So what we're going to do now, though, is previously we made the key hacker level 1. There's some areas within the facility that are accessible to us now that we have that. So the big drive was to open up the level 3 silo, which we've already done. But now we're going to open up some other areas using the key card or the key hacker to give us access to some more things. So this is the first door that we are going to open up. And this is the security locker room. So we have another security pack down there. We've already got the first security pack, but if you haven't got that first security pack from episode 1, I believe I got it in, or episode 2. Might have been episode 2. If you haven't got that security pack, then here's where you can get the next security pack. So we're going to go through and loot these lockers. So it's a little bit of a monotonous task, but it's always a good idea to go through and try and loot stuff out of these. And the other big thing that we're going to do is we should be able to get access to a handgun, which will be a little bit more effective than our crossbow. That said, I do quite like using the crossbow. But we should be able to go through and secure a firearm as well. So last run of lockers, thankfully. Okay. And there's a basic backpack there. Lead vest, we've already got a couple of those, but can't hurt to have another one. So that's been able to open that now. So now this opens shutters. And so we can't repair that yet. Requires controller, which I don't have. But this is how we get into here. I believe that I can actually use the key code on that as well. But if I've done it previously and the shutters were closed, then I think there's a shutter in the way of the door as well. So grab the ammo. Okay, and we can make coffee. So let's buy a coffee. So It applies Toasty Tummy, which I'm assuming is a temperature buff. Let's have a look. Feel energized with some drawbacks. I can better tolerate cold temperatures for a while. So that's pretty handy. Okay, and let's come up here and have a chat with this guy.
Do you have any idea what's going on? Oh, have you only got blue clearance too? I've been hiding here since those goons attacked that poor technician down there. Is he even still breathing? I can't bear to look. Something's happened to the perforation system. The portals have gone haywire, but that shouldn't be able to happen. I wish I knew what was happening in labs right now.
So we can actually get down to there straight from this zip line as well, which is a handy little thing to know. And we've got the clearance for this. Now we can open up all of this. So that drops down into the locker rooms that we were in before below. From here, we can pick up the security pistol. So, one of the new things that has occurred as part of the 1.0 update is that we now we can now upgrade equipment and weapons. I just want to check. It's going to aim. So we can now upgrade equipment and weapons through an enhancement table. Now I'm not sure. I don't think I have access to the enhancement table yet. I think I need to unlock that. Yeah, I'll need to unlock that. That's perfectly fine though. But we'll be able to unlock that. So, and we now have a firearm. So this is going to be handy for us moving forward. A little bit more firepower. It does mean that we're going to need to carry ammo with us though. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. So that little message that popped up just indicates that there's going to be an invasion of some sort at night time. So around 9:30 is when that occurs. So I'm going to go back to the base though. I'm not going to worry too much about the issue of the invasion. We're going to run back to the base and dump all the stuff that we're carrying. I'm also going to grab the cart. I'm going to need more equipment. Okay. More equipment space. Well, for now, I will dump it in farming slot. Sorry, the medical slot. Put that in there. Grab that. Okay, did I have more ammo? Yes, I did. So, pop that there. I pop some the makeshift bolts away. Now, where it was? I can't. There it is. So I'll take that with us back to the portal as well. And that'll just mean that we are able to loot more stuff. Nice and simple. So once we do get that final power cell, we are going to take it and use it on the forklift, and that's going to open up the manufacturing area for us, which is the next major area in the game to unlock, and there's a lot to explore in the manufacturing area as well. Right. So it's always a good idea to use the terminals to get information. They'll either unlock journal entries, or they will unlock recipes, or give you background on lore information. It's just always a really good idea to check them out. So again, starting off, we portal into that treehouse, but this, unlike last time, is now open and unlocked. And we don't have that conductor up here trying to chase us down, which is very handy. Now, I'm going to come down here and just unlock this as well. I could have gone down this one previously, but I forgot it was there. But that's okay. It is now open for future endeavors down that way. Okay, so all of these are locked. I believe all the red doors are locked, yeah. So we can't get down there either, that's fine. We'll come through, and now we can see that there's a portal over there, which is where the previous power cells were. Okay. No, oh, this way. Okay. What have we got around here? So, kitchen stove, but it requires a reinforced hose. We've got some materials. Now, we could package that fridge and take it back as well. But we've actually already got a fridge, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay. We'll come in here and fill up this info on the composer. So I'm not too stressed about collecting a lot of this stuff now, because I've got a decent amount at the moment. But I'll always be able to get it when I go back. Now, there's another power socket here, so again, you can even set up bases within portal worlds by utilizing these. And it's not really something that I've done. I always like to operate from a central hub, but it is an option.
Dr. Mance reporting. On the advice of Keystone, Gate has established a facility here in Flathill. We judge it unwise to advertise our activities, so for the time being our presence is, necessarily clandestine. Not a bit syrupy. The location was selected for the convergence of certain geomagnetic forces that amplify the power of our perforation equipment. We stand poised on the brink of an entirely new technology. I'm convinced of it.
Now, he is going to come after us no matter what. So as soon as I step out, he comes after us. So what I need to do is... Normally I would duck off to the left. But I think in pausing, I have made things worse for me. Maybe I can use the elevator to go down and he'll reset. then I'll come back up. Okay, see how we go. Right, so he's back where he started, so we'll come through to the left there. And we'll run all the way around here to lose him. And so he can't get us. What have we got here? Okay. So I can jump across there to climb up there. Okay. Ah, I missed the ledge. Okay. I'm gonna come through here again because there was a thing up there that I could collect. And I like collectibles. Ah, cannot believe that I missed that again. Okay, come on. So while he's around there... Oh my god. And creep down in here. Get past him. What? A little bit close for my liking. That's right. There we were. I was able to get it this time. And I was able to get through here. Oh, there's a door there. Wonder what that leads into. Very strange. I have not been in here.
This is Dr. Derek Mance. I'm pleased to confirm the first Flathill perforation was a success, although the geomagnetic convergence...
So this is actually new to me. I've never come this way before.
...pass across IS 064, perhaps the largest we've yet logged in our immurement registry. Indeed, the events here in Flathill have advanced
Okay.
our understanding of
So we'll come around behind.
I regret the contamination.
So he's not chasing us this time, which is good.
Of the township, but I am more confident than ever
And we
in
can
Gates'
come
ability
around
to
here.
functional portal network. We learn
Ah, okay, so I can't open that.
of our species,
So I'm gonna have to
stop flying economy.
come across behind. Now I'm hoping he doesn't turn around. Nope, looks like he's not going to turn around. Which is good, so now that shortcut's open. And now up here, where the final power cell is. Break these down. And now I can jump into that portal to get back. Eat that. And let's go. Okay, and this actually gets us into an area that we haven't been in before. So now I've unlocked that. So this is where one of the sentry bots walking around previously. Caution radiation, radioactive materials. Okay, so I don't want to be touching any of that stuff.
I may soon need the facilities.
And we've found some more scientists.
That was a very, very bad idea.
Just breathe.
It knows we're here, Janet. There's nothing holding it back. Flathill is open.
We're going to head through manufacturing, then take the surface tunnel out of here. When you're ready, Abe. So, just try to calm down.
So, Janet and Abe.
The fog is coming. Janet, what are we going to do?
Okay,
We're going to head
going to
through
break
manufacturing,
these
then
down.
take the surface tunnel out of here. When you're ready, Abe. So, just try to calm down.
And what do we have? So, that won't open. Okay, so it looks like my inventory and everything is full. But I'm unlocking a bunch of gates and getting a bunch of information.
It's undeniable that operations at Cascade are being monitored by external forces. This much, the Cascade Executive Committee have been permitted to know. Exactly who has been infiltrating our communications, and to what ends, remains unknown. Or rather, those who know refuse to say. I've been directed to tell my team that we are conducting some security drills, but the threat seems quite real.
So I should be able to just deal with the peccaries a lot easier to deal with now. Now that I can just shoot them. Okay. And this is the area where we originally ported back to after that first little portal world. Which is Office 3, so now the other way to, and it sort of heads around to Silo 3 that's just over there. Oh, I'm out of ammo. So they burst out of this office here, or one of them does. But that's taken care of. And that's increased my accuracy. So it's a much quicker way to increase accuracy than with the bow and arrow, just because of the reload time. But you need to have the ammo for it in order to be able to do it as well. So
It appears to exude a fog or mist that has overtaken Flathill entirely. The surviving residents have been evacuated and a cordon established around the town, citing a chemical spill. The residents, not to mention our counterparts at the EPA, are less than impressed. But the knowledge we already gained, even in this short time, is beyond value.
So, one thing that will occur once you have unlocked a given portal area is that events will happen that will, such as weather events, will occur, and basically these impact the overworld. So this is the fog event, which relates to Flathill, and all you need to do is go to where the portal opening is, find the appropriate button, and that will shut down or end the event so that you don't have to deal with it anymore, which is handy. Yeah, I don't remember dropping those there, but that's fine. And now I will pop a couple of things there. Loot that, loot that. Break that down. Okay. So from here, I'm going to head back to the base, unload everything, and we'll wrap up the episode there, just because this is taking a little bit longer than I had intended it to. That's fine. And we'll be all set for the next episode to enter manufacturing and to get that area underway. Apply a little bit of first aid to ourselves. There we go. I should have put more in the cart. Well, that doesn't matter. We'll head back, reload that.
Warning, biological incursion detected. Please alert defense personnel.
So because I was away from my base for what would normally have been the incursion event, it triggers when I get back, as far as I'm aware, so something foul lurks nearby. Okay, let's go and pop this stuff away. What have we got? So I'll pop this stuff in with the equipment again. And whoop. So this is the whoop. So there's a bit of an issue. I should have turned that on really, but that's okay. I can one unfortunate thing is if you don't finish the reloading animation, then reloading doesn't finish, so I'm gonna go and try and beat him with my stick in a sec. Let's... Okay, so that's him dealt with. Thankfully he can't shoot me through the glass. Okay, that's him taken care of. Whew. Yes, unfortunately, if the reloading animation doesn't finish, then you don't reload. So, if you shoot them when they're charging up, it'll interrupt their charge, as you can see. On the bright side, I can now cut all of them up and have more resources to work with, so that's a plus. I'll apply some first aid to myself. So Thule has since moved on as well. And we can see that the Choppinator is pretty much spent, so I will want to get a hammer just so I can fix that up as well. And that's pretty straightforward and simple to do. Bio scrap, that's fine. I don't mind getting bio scrap. Okay, I am filthy, so I'm going to come and wash up in the sink.
Anyone else getting a bit hungry?
Alright, so I'll unload everything. So, as you can see, some of my stuff has seen better days. Let's repair all this. Now, I can't repair the security pistol because I don't have a repair kit for it. But that's not going to be too much of an issue for us. So let's dump all that in there. So as you can see, you start to build up a bit of a log of food, which is great. So now I can upgrade this the cooking bench as well to utilize the food prepping. So I need 2 XOR hearts and an energy brick to do that. Thankfully, here's some XOR hearts that I prepared earlier. I should have everything that I need to make an energy brick as well. Yes, I do. So now I can unlock that, which means that I can just have stuff in my fridge, but still prep it anyway. And there we go. So we've made the root beer float as well. Excellent. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Again, it's been a little bit of a longer episode. They're probably going to be a little bit longer now, just because we are diving into the portal worlds, and we're going to be spending a bit more time away from the base itself. We'll be looking at doing 1 or 2 base videos in the next couple of videos that I make as well. This is just... okay. Unfortunately, I let the... I didn't re-water that in time, and so that has actually died. Which is a little bit sad, but that's how it is. But yeah, the videos are going to be a little bit longer moving forward, just because there's more stuff that I'm going to be doing away from the base. I will make some episodes on some early base locations in the office area, mainly with a focus on solo players, but we'll see how that goes either way. So I don't know whether that's going to be the next video or, you know, in a couple of videos' time. It depends on how long it takes me to put it together and how I do it. But that will end up on the channel anyway. So again, if you're here to this stage of the video, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit like, and if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Until the next time, don't forget to be awesome.